Have you ever wondered what the secret is in making a garment that looks professionally pressed? The secret lies in using the clapper. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use the clapper on different fabrics and in different ways. As an example of clappering, I made this half-scale wool skirt. This seam lays beautifully. It's completely flat and almost disappears. This seam, although it was steamed and pressed, it was not clappered, and it wants to roll back in on itself. Wool is very resilient, and unless you use the pressure of the clapper, it often will not lay flat. All of these seams were clappered, the box pleat, and even the waistband. Only through clappering will you get this kind of a result. Now let me show you how. Clappers are made of hardwood, usually maple or tulip. You need 2 clappers, a bowl of water, a spray bottle of water, and a press cloth. I like to use a light to medium weight linen and an iron. The first fabric I'm going to demonstrate is a piece of medium weight wool. First, sew your seam and embed the stitches into the fiber using your iron and steam. Lay the fabric on the bottom clapper with the seam allowance up and moisten your press cloth. Open the seam allowance with your fingers and lay the press cloth on top. Take your hot iron and lay right onto the press cloth. You might notice I'm not using the steam feature, only the heat of the iron. And then clapper with the upper clapper and hold. You can see how very flat the seam allowance is now and how nice the seam looks on the outside of the piece of fabric. This is a piece of the same fabric, and I'm going to press it with the iron but not use the clapper. I used steam, but even so the seam allowance pops right back up, showing the resiliency of the wool. And compare the two. The clappered seam disappears. The unclappered seam is bulky. This is a piece of cotton brocade, often used in costumes and even upholstery. I'll use the same technique, but I'll include steam from the iron. The underclapper pulls the steam through the fibers into the wood below, while the upper clapper prevents the steam from escaping. One time I had a client who had her garments made from this type of fabric. She went to a restaurant once and sat down on the couch. The couch matched her coat dress. A very flat seam. This is wool gabardine, a very lightweight wool gabardine, and you can see how the seam allowance puckers. First, to make that flat, I'm going to steam it with the iron as I pull it slightly. Pulling it and letting the iron dry it will help flatten that seam. Sometimes clappers absorb the dyes from fabrics, so to protect this light blue, I'm going to lay a clean press cloth on top of the clapper, and also I'm going to put some paper underneath the seam allowances so that when I clapper this seam, the impressions of the seam allowance do not show on the outside. For thin or soft fabrics, this can often be a problem. I've used a brown paper bag and simply cut some strips and folded them in half. Now apply the iron, heat only, and a slightly damp cloth. This fabric doesn't want a lot of moisture. And clapper. And a nice pressed seam. This fabric is called sky blue kersey. It's a thick, densely woven wool, and it's been around since the 12th century. Nowadays, it's used for reenactment costumes. This fiber can take a lot of moisture, so I'm putting a damp press cloth and spraying it, even using the steam from the iron. Some woolens are dense and thick enough that you have to clapper the seams several times to get them to the flatness that you desire. Now I'm going to show you how to deal with cross seams. Always do each seam independently before you sew a cross seam. As you see, these 2 seams have been clappered. Sew your cross seam and then clapper it as the previous ones have been done. For some more fragile things, you don't want to pound with the clapper, but the clapper helps to press. For instance, this is a sample of bound buttonholes and a lapel that I did for a class. I'm going to show you how to just lay a damp cloth on top, spray it with some steam, and gently press the clapper on top for a few seconds. This will help press but not pound, which would make the seam allowance show through the fabric. Clappering can be done on many things, including welt pockets, collars and lapels, the front edges of jackets, creases and pleats, and much more.